Hi there, happy Tuesday. So we're on this roll. We're talking about goals still. We're still in January, still in that mindset of establishing new practices, establishing new goals, all of those sorts of fun things. And today, what we're going to talk about is how do we measure success? How do we make sure that we are accurately measuring success because it may not be what you think I'm going to say it's going to be? So here's how it goes. When establishing new goals, it is first very important to make sure that your goal is measurable. Go ahead and use the SMART goals, the details and tips and tricks. Just Google SMART goals. You'll see it there. I don't want to take up a lot of time with that kind of thing, but make sure it's measurable, it's tangible, that you can absolutely know, better isn't a goal, more isn't a goal, less isn't a goal. That make sure that you have some type of measurable goal in mind. Put numbers to it, make it tangible, make it measurable. Okay, so that's the first key, is make sure that we have a tangible, measurable goal. Then the second step, although these can be flip-flopped, so know that the order in which you do these things may be different, and that's okay. The other beginner step, beginning step, is to establish your baseline, whatever that thing is that you want to do more, better, or less of. Where are you currently with it? Where is your baseline? How often are you doing the behavior that you want to change? How intense is the behavior that you want to change? Find some way of measure. How long does it last? These are all different ways to measure behaviors if the behaviors are what you want to change. If you want to increase the behavior, like going to the gym, or if you want to decrease the behavior, like yelling at your partner, like whatever that is, let's measure it now to get a baseline. Okay, so you're measuring the baseline, you're coming up with your tangible goal, not more or less, just tangible goal. And then the third step here is to track your new tries. Track daily, or whatever this is for you. Track daily. Did you go to the gym or not? Did you yell today or not? What are those things? And tracking each new try. Now, here's the tricky part. So earlier, a couple times already I've said more or less, all that kind of stuff isn't a goal. Here's the caveat to that, is that you're not going to change overnight. You're going to be a beginner. You're going to fall on your bum, and it's not going to be a straight line up to success. So you're not going to go from 0 to 100 and then be at 100 forevermore. So what we are going to look at is every once in a while, you look at your new tracking and compare it to your baseline. I suggest not doing this every single day or too often, because the reality is, again, it's not going to be a straight line. It's going to kind of look like this, right? It's going to have some dips in it. And so we want to make sure that we're not only looking at the dips. We want to make sure that we also look at the peaks, because they're really where it's important. That's where you're heading, is the peaks, right? So anyway, so every once in a while, as you're tracking, you're going to compare those tracking measures to your baseline to see if there really was improvement. And here's the idea here, guys. Improvement is success when we're talking about new habits or behavior changes. Any improvement is success. Any improvement is success. This is the time where more, better, less intense, more intense, whatever, further, shorter, whatever those things are, they do count when we are accounting for incremental success. We're still looking for that ultimate goal. We're still looking for that ultimate, tangible, measurable goal of going to the gym every single day, of being realistic about the number of times, we show our frustration or anger by yelling or whatever these behavioral things are that we're talking about. But we do get to declare success along the way. Otherwise, this is why our motivation goes in the toilet. When we try so hard, and then we have one dip, and then we're like, see, look, failed, that's it. I didn't do it 100% of the time. Bad, wrong, all those judgments come in. No, this is new. You wouldn't yell at a child for falling on their bum the first time they tried to walk. You just know that over time and with more practice and with more development and strengthen those muscles, be them mental or physical, that it will get easier over time with more practice and more tries. When we beat up on ourselves for falling down too quickly, then that's when we lose our motivation. So it is looking for those incremental successes, and say it with me, people. Improvement is success. It's not all or nothing. It's not yes or no. It's not black or white. Improvement is success. Tell me what you think, because this has been a theme that I've been hearing with a bunch of my clients these past couple of days of, again, these New Year's resolutions and once for change and everything else. And so, how did you do with this thing? Oh, I failed. Tell me about the failure. Well, I caught myself from, doing the unwanted behavior, but, I kind of did it and then I backtracked. Well, that's success. If in the past it would have lasted for days and this time it only lasted one day, that's success. If in the past it would last a whole day and now it only lasted an hour or two, that's success. Improvement is success. Improvement is success. Improvement is success. Get it in your head. Improvement is success, and then celebrate those successes so that we can continue to have motivation to keep succeeding until we reach the ultimate goal. Tell me what you think. Like, share, do all those things that I'm supposed to be doing. And I will see you next week. If it'll turn off.